Have you ever been told just walk more, like it's the answer to everything? After 70, that advice can be incomplete, because if you only chase steps without strength, balance, and recovery, you may end up more tired, more sore, and less steady than you were before. In this video, I'm going to show you what matters more than more walking after 70, and the 5 focus areas that can support energy, joints, circulation, and independence in many cases. Stay with me, because near the end, I'll explain the one habit most people skip because it feels unnecessary, but it's often what prevents a small ache from becoming a big limitation. If you want calm, practical tips for older adults and caregivers, subscribe to Eldervia for calm, practical tips for older adults and caregivers. Quick safety note, this video is educational and meant to support good daily habits. It doesn't replace medical exams, physical therapy, or personalized advice from your clinician, especially if you have pain, balance issues, or heart and lung conditions. Walking is still one of the best, simplest forms of movement we have, but more isn't always better. Bodies change with age. Recovery can take longer. Muscles naturally decline if we don't train them. And joints can get irritated if we repeat the same motion too much without support. The goal isn't to stop walking. The goal is to walk in a way that restores you, not drains you. The first focus area is muscle preservation, not mileage. After 70, strength becomes your safety system. In plain English, muscle helps protect joints, supports blood sugar control, and keeps you stable when you trip, turn, or step off a curb. If you only walk and never challenge your muscles, you can still lose the strength you need for stairs, getting up from a chair, and catching your balance. A practical approach is to keep walking moderate and add a few minutes of strength work, 2 to 4 times a week. Do simple movements like sit to stands from a sturdy chair, wall push-ups, and standing heel raises while holding the counter. If you like numbers, aim for 1 to 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps, and stop with a little gas in the tank, not to exhaustion. And if you're a caregiver, the biggest win is making strength easy to start. Keep a stable chair in the same spot and write 3 exercises on an index card so there's no confusion. I knew a man named George, 76, who proudly hit long walks every day. The problem was, he was walking through knee pain and getting more tired each week. His daughter thought he was doing great because he was moving, but he was slowly losing the strength to climb stairs without pulling on the railing. His clinician suggested he shorten his walk and add gentle strength work. Within a couple of months, George said something that stuck with me. "I'm walking less, but I feel more capable." That's what we want, capable. The second focus area is core strength and balance practice every day, even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes. Walking is mostly forward motion. Life isn't. Life is turning, reaching, stepping sideways, backing up, and carrying things. Balance training is one of the best ways to reduce fall risk in many older adults because it teaches your body how to correct itself. Try a simple daily routine. Stand behind a chair and lightly hold it while you shift weight from one foot to the other. Then practice a gentle heel-to-toe stance. Then do one-leg stands for 10 seconds per side if it's safe. Add a core move like seated knee lifts or a standing tighten your belly and breathe hold for 10 seconds. Keep watching, because in a moment, I'll share the quick after-walk reset that makes these habits easier and keeps soreness from piling up. The third focus area is flexibility and joint mobility, not just steps. If all you do is walk, your joints move in a narrow pattern. Hips, ankles, and upper back can get stiff, and then your walking form changes without you noticing. That's when people start shuffling, leaning forward, or feeling tight in the lower back. Mobility doesn't need to be fancy. Before your walk, do 60 seconds of ankle circles, gentle knee bends while holding the counter, and shoulder rolls. After your walk, stretch calves and hip flexors lightly, nothing aggressive. The evidence here is simple. When joints move better, movement feels safer and less painful, and people are more likely to stay active. A woman named Margaret, 79, told me she thought her hip pain meant she should walk it off, but walking more didn't fix it. What helped was variety. She began doing 2 minutes of gentle hip mobility before walking and a slow calf stretch after. Within a few weeks, she said her steps felt smoother and she wasn't dreading movement anymore. That's a big deal because dread is what makes people quit. The fourth focus area is breathing and posture. Many older adults walk while slightly hunched, shoulders forward, breathing shallow. That can leave you feeling winded even if your heart is fine, because your lungs can't expand as well and your body isn't getting the oxygen it needs. A simple fix is the tall spine, slow breath practice. Before you walk, stand tall, soften your knees, roll your shoulders back once, and take 4 slow breaths. Inhale through the nose for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4. While walking, do a posture check every few minutes. Chin level, chest open, arms swinging. In many cases, better breathing lowers stress and makes walking feel easier at the same distance. The 5th focus area is mind-body connection and recovery. This is the habit most people skip because it feels unnecessary. The 2-minute reset after walking. They finish their walk and immediately sit down, scroll on a phone, or go right back to chores. Instead, take 2 minutes to tell your nervous system, we're safe, we're steady. Stand and do slow shoulder rolls, then 20 seconds of deep breathing, then a gentle calf stretch, then sip some water. If you're unsteady, sit and do the breathing first. This small pause helps many people reduce next day soreness and improves the chance they'll walk again tomorrow. Here's a short caregiver story. Maria was helping her dad, Leon, who was 81. Leon kept pushing himself to walk like he used to, and he'd end up wiped out on the couch for the rest of the day. Maria didn't argue about it. She made a new rule. Shorter walks, plus the 2-minute reset, plus 2 strength moves after breakfast on non-walk days. Leon resisted for a week. Then he admitted he felt more energetic, not less. He wasn't doing less. He was doing smarter. Here's a simple routine you can start tonight. Put your walking shoes by the door with socks and a light jacket so tomorrow's walk doesn't become a project. Place a full glass of water on the counter as a reminder to drink after movement. Choose 1 strength move you'll do tomorrow, just one like 8 sit-to-stands, and write it on a sticky note. Then dim your TV and phone brightness an hour before bed. Better sleep supports recovery in many cases, and recovery is what makes movement sustainable after 70. If you're on a budget, you don't need a gym. Use soup cans or a half gallon of water as light weights. A resistance band from Walmart, Target, or Amazon can be inexpensive and very effective. A sturdy kitchen counter is your balance bar. And if you want help choosing safe exercises, many communities offer low-cost senior fitness classes through recreation centers, the YMCA, Silver Sneakers programs, if available through your plan, or local senior centers. A quick red flag note: stop exercise and seek urgent medical care, or call 911 in the U.S. if there's chest pressure, severe shortness of breath, fainting, a serious fall with head impact, new one-sided weakness, sudden confusion, or severe swelling and pain in a joint. And if pain is sharp, worsening, or changing your walking pattern, it's worth discussing with a clinician or physical therapist rather than pushing through. So here's the truth in calm language. After 70, walking is valuable, but it's not the whole plan. Strength protects your joints. Balance protects your independence. Mobility keeps movement smooth. Breathing and posture protect your energy. And that 2-minute reset protects tomorrow. Now I want to hear from you. What's your biggest challenge right now? Fatigue, joint pain, balance, shortness of breath, or motivation? Comment just one word. Share this video with a family member or caregiver who's trying to help an older adult stay active without burning out. And subscribe to Eldervia for calm, practical tips for older adults and caregivers. Educational only, not medical advice. Please speak with your clinician about your specific situation.